or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here with PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game is so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
Let her cook, let me cook. Never gave it, I ain't never gave no. Fell out with them, we ain't never make it up. Back for everything I ever lost, I'm on the mission. We turned the whole house into a booth, we in the kitchen. Let her cook. Big low come through frying. Hey, let her cook. Okay. Too much cake out bad. Oh God. Let her cook. All this sauce I'm trying.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
I think Crawford's out.
Welcome back to Parkview Sport One Ice House, where we are kicking off week number 2 of Fort Wayne High School hockey. Of course, we say week number 2, but it's a quick turnaround for these players. We were just here on Saturday, where we saw these two teams, Homestead playing against the Fort Wayne Vipers. Both games on Saturday went to overtime. Homestead was victorious against the Fort Wayne Vipers. They had a overtime goal winner from Nick Boffman. You can find that on Summit City Sports YouTube page or Facebook highlights. Nico Juarez was started off the scoring for Homestead. And late in the game with a pulled goaltender in the third period, it was Tanner Potts who netted one for the tie and sent them into overtime. They're going to face off against the Leo Lions here tonight. Leo not so fortunate in their overtime endeavor against the Carroll Chargers. They came up short. It was Cole Mensa, the only goal scorer for the Lions. And here comes Homestead now. Looks like we'll step aside, let you listen into the rosters and the opening lineups here.
And they're like Thomas Chapman. And ladies and gentlemen, the rest of the Homestead Spartans.
Homestead starting Combs today. We saw Martinsky on Saturday.
And now, welcome to home team, the Lions. Starting at number 29, Ian Douglas. At number 46, Colton Calhoun. At center, number 9, Caleb White. At right wing, number 20, Cole Mensa. At left wing, number 62, Riley Murphy. And at right wing, number 74, Dylan Fisher. Ladies and gentlemen, the rest of the Leo Lions.
So no change in goaltending for the Leo Lions. Actually, I think they only have, they do have 2 goaltenders on their roster. They got 3 dressed, in fact. But they're sticking with Demarost for tonight's game. So we got a brief 5-minute warm-up for these two teams coming off an electric Saturday for both of them. Leo with the bittersweet taste of almost getting there. They were in overtime, but couldn't quite make the cut. It was actually Camden Blavitt of the Carroll Chargers who scored both goals against them on Saturday. Homestead, on the other hand, emerged victorious after a comeback in the third. I was alone on Saturday, but tonight you're listening to the broadcasting team of Hosmer and Vogelweed. Mason Vogelweed joining me on the call here tonight. Mason, what do you think about this?
Oh, it's going to be such an electric night. You know, growing up, you always look forward to playing high school hockey here in the Fort, always wanting to chase that state championship. And a lot of these are really good players, and I can't wait to get started.
Definitely is exciting. While we've got a little bit of time here, maybe we will thank some of our sponsors. Those are the guys who keep this all together. Big Eye Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne and a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repairs. At Ottenweller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind through the entire process from bid to build. Visit OttenwellerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area. From ages 5 to 18, jump on board. Together, we can reach the summits. Jolie Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you're facing an OWI or other criminal accusation, Jolie Law Firm is the answer. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration, providing commercial cleaning services including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout the Northeast Indiana area. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. Specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration, visit tjwindustrial.com. The 12,000 Hoosier men and women with laborer, district, council, and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LIUNA. Earn your edge this season. PSM's Edge Training Program maximizes your athleticism through personalized performance training to reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. And finally, today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So we got that out of the way. We got about 2 minutes here left on the warm-up clock. So I think we'll step aside. You are watching Fort Wayne High School Hockey, brought to you by Summit City Sports.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
And welcome back, just moments away from the action now. I have word that Crawford may be out for Leo. Jackson Crawford, had the assist on Leo's lone goal on Saturday. I'm being told he had some sort of an injury to his hand. So he's going to be out for a little bit. That's kind of a blow for the Leo Lions. Takes a little bit of the oomph out of their offense here, going against the Homestead Spartans with a little bit of momentum after that overtime victory against the Vipers on Saturday. Another pretty good turnout here at the Ice House for some high school hockey. Not quite as crowded as Saturday, but for a chilly October night, we do have a lot of people out here. Saturday was probably the last day that we're going to get that's going to be a nice warm day. It's going to start feeling like fall on the regular, and before we know it, I'll be consistently driving here every Wednesday night in an ice storm for some reason because they love making it icy on Wednesdays. So like we say, Ziad Combs getting the start tonight for Homestead. Mason, you were a goalie in your playing days. What do you think about splitting?
It's a great way to help develop, especially if, with a quick turnaround playing on Saturday, they may, Johnson may, Hortinsky, he might, be a little bit fatigued. They played overtime, so it's another good reason to probably split. I know usually they do that.
Yeah, they did go extra minutes, and it's good to see him get some playing time. Let's see how he does.
Yeah.
Off the face-off. It's going to be on the stick of Mensah. He'll rip that one across. No doing. Tied up in the corner now. Anything can happen in that corner, as we well know. Rimmed up to the point. Thrown back. What did I tell you about that corner right off the bat? These strange bounces. Up top to Murphy. Murphy with the shot that goes off the body of Gerber. And Homestead coming the other way with it now. Gerber's got it on his stick as he enters the offensive zone. Gerber trying to get around Murphy. Murphy's not making it easy for him. Throws him into the boards in the corner, and that'll be a turnover. Colton Calhoun picks it up for the Leo Lions. Tries to get it up to his winger, throwing it back down. Kept in at the blue line by Gerber. Gerber with an opportunity now. His shot, not a whole lot on it, and it goes wide. Hoffman trying to pick it up, but he's got Lions all over him, and he's thrown to the ice. Still on the puck. It's not going anywhere. Urschel trying to come in there and help him, but ultimately it's Caden White comes away with it and rims it up to Riley Murphy, who creates a pretty good opportunity there on a stretch pass, but no shot came of it until now on the backhand. Ziad Combs makes the save. I believe that's Boffman with the centering pass to Urschel. Urschel plays it off his stick, and Reith is able to clear, but not for long. Boffman takes it in, and he is offsides. So we'll get a face-off just outside the Leo Lions defensive end on the crowd side of the stadium here. Going to be Boffman and Farrell on the face-off dot. Boffman wins it back. Thrown into the zone by Swangen. Picked up by Reith. He's pressured by Boffman, but is able to rim it around, and Swangen keeps it in at the blue line. Coming around the net was Juarez. He gets it up to the blue line, and Johnson with the shot from a long way out doesn't quite get through the traffic out front and is cleared by the Lions. Now an opportunity for Leo. That shot into the glove of Ziad Combs. This one off the stick of Liam Farrell. So now we'll get a defensive zone faceoff for the Spartans on the glove side of Combs. And this one's one back to Johnson. Johnson's going to rim it around for Homestead. Keeps it going around, and this one's kept in at the blue line. A little bit of a battle there. Still no dominant possession on this play. Johnson's going to pick it up again in his defensive corner. Cuts behind the net, and he's taken down. No penalty arm goes up. Homestead finally gets out of their defensive zone, and they'll head towards the attack. That's Fury. Throws it in, and Demaros plays it around. Tie up on the half wall now. A lot of bodies involved. Up to point, and the shot from Chapman off the blocker into the corner. And cleared by Ty Biddle. This one will go for an ice. Wasn't sure if that got touched by a Spartan on its way out of the zone, but evidently not. So we'll head down to the Leo Lions end for another face-off on the stick side of Ian Demaros. Colton Calhoun and Malachi Frick at the dots. Homestead's going to come away with this one. Shot blockered up into the netting for a stoppage of play. Shot came off the stick of Tanner Potts, if I'm not mistaken. He scored the tying goal on Saturday late in the game to send Homestead to overtime, where they ultimately emerged victorious. One over to Murphy off the draw. Clearing attempt, not a whole lot on it. It does get out, but just into neutral ice where it's picked up by Frick and thrown over to Gerber for another offensive zone entry. Gerber takes a big hit there from Calhoun. Both bounce up as Fisher grabs the puck and starts the breakout for Leo. Now an opportunity for Cole Mensa. His shot, I think maybe that went wide. I didn't hear it hit the boards or anything, so. Leo now looking to get set up in the attacking zone, but Murphy fans on the shot. Almost a good opportunity there for Gerber, but the puck was lost in his skates, and it's going to be Frick makes the zone entry now. He's fighting for it in the corner with Murphy. He takes a hit. Murphy comes away with it. Murphy with a strong pass to the winger, but cross-ice pass to Mensa doesn't connect and will go for icing. Pretty good back and forth so far in this one. What do you think, Mace?
Oh, yeah, both teams have had good chances here coming up in the first 4 minutes of this game. A couple of breakaways, a couple 2-on-1s, but ultimately those are being shut down by the goalies right now.
Speaking of goalies, face off on the glove side of Ian Demaros. Will go to the Homestead Spartans. Loxton trying to get a hold of it. Reith not letting it happen, and now it's Farrell. Comes to the neutral zone for the Lions. Pulls up at the blue line, and it's cleared. On the regroup, it's going to be put. And a great opportunity for Homestead. Hits his own man then. Another one, this one off the body of Asher Putt. Haynes trying to get that one out. Llewellyn won't let him, and it sets up an opportunity for Loxton off the backhand and off the pads of Demaros. And cleared now. Llewellyn's going to pick this one up on the regroup for Homestead. He'll take it all the way back behind his own net. Let his guys get a change as well. Goes for the stretch pass to Captain Juarez. Juarez gets a stick on it, and he'll chase after it. Jake Stryker's the first one to it, and Juarez throws him down. And we're going to see a penalty. This one's against Homestead. Looks like it's against Juarez. It looked like they called him for a trip.
Yeah, he's got caught, well, hooked him there a little bit. Kind of spun him around.
So we'll get a look at the Lions power play early in this one. Puck kind of just getting slapped around there before it's gathered and cleared by Homestead. Demerost comes out of his net to play this one to Riley Murphy, who will waste no time on the power play breakout. He'll take it himself. Finds Calhoun, but not the cleanest of connections. Murphy ends up picking it up and making the zone entry himself. Riley Murphy now with it in the attacking zone. Tries to center it. Nobody there except for the Homestead Spartans, who clear without hesitation. Now Colton White moves that one across to Murphy at neutral ice. Murphy makes the zone entry, but it's sticked away by Motts. And thrown all the way back down to Demerost. Demerost has had a lot of touches on this shift. Haynes sets up behind his own net to quarterback this breakout. Leaves it for Calhoun, who comes through the neutral zone with a head of steam and slows up. Now an opportunity for the Lions to get this power play set up. About 50 seconds remain on it, and they're just getting their first look at the zone. Shot from Murphy, gloved away, picked up and cleared. Demerost again, way out of his net to settle this one and give his team a fair shake on the breakout. Boffman applying some light pressure for the Homestead Spartans. And he'll try to muddy things up there a little bit. Boffman has a shot at it now. And he's got the puck in the attacking zone. An opportunity for Nick Boffman. His shot off the pads, but he recovers it in the corner. Throws it down low, trying to get it to Gerber. Gerber couldn't quite hold on to it. Now a tie up in the corner, and it's going to be Riley Murphy headed to the penalty box for that. I don't want to call that interference. So we'll see 10 seconds of 4-on-4. And then a Homestead power play when Nico Juarez is released.
Yeah, Murphy just hit Heber there. Heber didn't have, it was a tie-up, but Heber didn't have possession of the puck, so it was kind of an unnecessary hit there. He didn't really have to do that. That's why I called interference there on that one.
Yeah, especially on your power play, not what you want to be doing. One back to Chapman, over to Potts. Potts with the shot off the shin of Reith, and that one will find its way all the way out of the zone. But Homestead is officially on the power play for 1 minute and 50 seconds. Urschel's got it at neutral ice. He'll make the zone entry. He's got to get around Reith, though, and Reith puts a little bit of a body on him. Juarez picks it up. That's where Urschel would have been if he wasn't slowed down by the hit from Reith. Strange bounce off the glass there. We'll keep that puck in the zone, but not for long. Now it's Fiedler trying to get there before Chapman, but Chapman's the first one to the puck, and he'll turn around the other way. Unable to clear. That might come back to bite the Lions there. Urschel picks it up, centers it, and the tip off the stick of Boffman just goes wide of the net, but a great opportunity there. Right in the slot. Juarez now tied up. He's going to get some help from Boffman. Up top to Thomas Chapman. He's got a lane. His shot off the stick of Demerost and picked up by Urschel at the half wall. He'll throw it down to Boffman. Boffman comes up to the half wall himself, moves it across to Chapman, but it's through his skates, off the boards, and out of the zone into neutral ice. Chapman will have to regroup now. 50 seconds remain on the Homestead power play, and this one's going to go for an ice as it doesn't connect. So far, neither team really looking great on their first power play opportunity. Face-off, stick side of Combs. It's tied up and eventually cleared by Homestead, and they're going to try to make something of this. Opportunity for Fury, but he's met by a couple of Leo Lions in front of the net, and there's nowhere left to go. Biddle gets thrown down right at the half wall. Frick throws it up top to Johnson. Johnson finds Llewellyn. Llewellyn shot off the pads. There's something sitting in Demerost's crease. I'm not sure what that is, a piece of lace or something, probably from his own equipment. Hopefully that doesn't cause any issues. Johnson now fakes the shot, tries to find a little bit of space, throws it in, tried to get it to Frick, but Frick just took it off the skate. Now it's a little bit chaotic here, but eventually picked back up by Frick. Rimmed around, but it is going to be kept in by Gerber as the power play expires for the Homestead Spartans. Johnson with an opportunity now. He'll move it down to Frick. Frick trying to go back to Johnson. Johnson fakes the one-timer and goes across to Gerber. I don't think Gerber was quite ready for it, and it was a little off its mark. Rimmed around, picked up by Haynes. He's going to go for the clear, and it does make it all the way out through neutral ice into the defensive zone, and Murphy's back on the ice, hounding at that one. But Frick comes away with it, and he'll try to move that to Loxton, but not a great piece of communication there for the Homestead Spartans. Oh, picked up and an opportunity now for... Caught at the last second. It was Caden White. I almost said Ty Biddle. Swinehart making his way around the offensive zone and draws a penalty with his possession. So that'll give Homestead another opportunity here in the first period for the man advantage. They did have some opportunities on that first one, but nothing to show for it so far.
Yeah, both teams really having a hard time even being able to set up their own power play there. PK unit's doing a really good job applying pressure there. And even when they have it set up, the lanes are blocked and they can't get any shots off, so they're just passing around, wasting time.
Nowhere to go. We'll see if that's the same story for this one. Off the draw. It's won by the Lions, but kicked up into Spartan possession with Heber. He gets it over to Juarez. Juarez takes his off-angle shot and scores top shelf over the shoulder of Ian Demeros. Nico Juarez starts the scoring for the Spartans once again here. He did that on Saturday as well. This one comes on the man advantage. And oh my goodness, we did it again. Goal went up on, we got to switch the...
Oh, they're getting fixed.
Oh, that wasn't our fault this time.
No, we're good.
And play resumes at neutral ice. Team's back at even strength. Haley trying to make an offensive push there for the Lions, who are now down a goal. It's kept in, thrown across, but doesn't connect for TK Haley. Now headed the other way with it is Fury. He takes a hit at the blue line. The referee involved in that one. And he's not able to see the shoving that ensues afterwards with Farrell and Fury. Now another opportunity for Haley. He's on a mission this shift, but he gets broken up. And Riley Murphy with his opportunity. A rebound just sitting there still. Finally covered up. We got some chaos in front of the net. That was a great opportunity for the Leo Lions. Murphy shot in and out of the glove of Zayed Combs. And the rebound available for the taking.
Yeah, let's look back at this last Homestead goal here off the face-off. That'll be Heber there. Got to move it across there and just right over the shoulder there.
Yeah, feeds Juarez. Nico Juarez. Talented young goal scorer that's made his presence known in both of his first games here at the Ice House this season. Chipped into the corner, picked up by Fiedler. Fiedler takes a hit, knocks him off the puck, but he's able to recover and go the other way with it. Hoffman rims this one around, but it's going to be kept in by Reef. He'll try to throw that one in the corner, but it's broken up. Now in neutral ice. Hoffman hounding Reef. Hoffman gets away with it. He'll get that one to Urschel. Urschel fakes the shot and drops it to Potts. Potts shot off the blocker and cleared up to Fiedler. Fiedler's got Chapman, but he's also got Ty Biddle. And Potts made it back on the back check. Rebound recovered by Homestead, thrown across to Urschel. Urschel with a little finesse pass that makes it to Boffman. Nico Juarez picks it up with a slick little move on the stick handle, trying to get it in, but it's ultimately covered by Demeros. Over 2/3 of the way done with the first period here. Homestead up by one and an offensive zone faceoff ahead of them. They'll win that one back. Gerber gets it at the half wall, tries to feed center, but it's covered by Demerost. Malachi Frick and Colton Calhoun facing off. This one's going to be won by Calhoun, but possession goes quickly to Homestead. On the stick of Gerber, he'll turn this one over to Calhoun in the corner, but he's tied up with Frick. Now thrown to the far side. White picks it up and goes for the clear. Kept in at the blue line. An opportunity now for Frick, but he gets stripped by White, and it's thrown into neutral ice. Now an opportunity for Cole Mensah. Mensah scores! Another one. Cole Mensah started the scoring Saturday for the Leo Lions, and he does it again here. We're tied at 1. Kind of a gift-wrapped opportunity there for Cole Mensah. Whereas Crawford set him up on Saturday. He's not in the lineup today. Mensah has to do it all by himself, but he does. He manages to get on the score sheet. And Leo wins the faceoff back to Riley Murphy. Murphy with the cross-ice pass connects, but it's broken up on battle along the half wall. Who's going to come away with it? Wow. Wound up being Swinehart, but he couldn't get the shot through in the slot. Now Johnson looks for a pass through the neutral zone. He's a little bit ahead of his man, so things will go the other way. Thrown far corner. Picked up by Murphy. Swinehart applying some pressure there on the forecheck. But Leo, unfazed, manages to get it out to neutral ice, but that's about it. Now Furry throws it right back in for the Spartans. Demerost senses his team scrambling and covers that one up for a stoppage in play. The face-off will be on Demerost's glove side this time. Referee giving some explanation to the Leo Lions coaching staff. Not sure what that could be about, but I suppose it's none of our business, is it? Mapes and Fiedler on the draw. This one's going to go to the Lions. Putz has it. He'll try to rim this one around. Biddle takes a hit, but throws it back down to Putz. And now Fury has it for the Spartans. He'll drop that one down, trying to get it back, but the pass doesn't quite get back to him from Mapes. Mapes has it now. He's battling for it, kind of stuck in his skates. And he'll take a penalty there. That hit from behind. We'll see if Fiedler's not going to get one too. He threw an extra shove after the whistle. So Leo now with a chance to end the period either on the man advantage or with a goal. Face off on Combs' stick side. One back to Mensah. Mensah with the shot in and out of the chest of Combs, and the clearing attempt winds up out of play. Call it cross check. I thought it was going to be from behind.
Yeah, just try to tie up the puck there at the boards. Just gave a little too big of a shove there on that.
puck back inside the glass, and the faceoff is going to go to Homestead, and they are able to clear. It was not as clean as he would have liked at first, but now Calhoun with a head of steam through the neutral zone within the final minute of the period. He drops that one off at the blue line, and it's cleared. Demaros comes out again trying to play this one. Murphy picks it up behind the net, and he looks up ice for his options. Finds one, and Colton Calhoun. Shot off the stick of Riley Murphy goes high and rimmed around to Cole Mensah. Now Llewellyn picks it up for the Spartans, and he will clear. Demaros probably could have had the stretch pass there to Mensah as the Spartans were going for a change. It does now get to Mensah, but not with as much open ice as he would have had. Murphy feeds Haynes for the one-timer, which is stopped and gobbled up by Zayed Combs. Just 10 seconds left now in the first period of action. Face off one back by Boffman. He's tied up in the corner now. Some seconds run off the clock that way, and it's cleared. Looks like that will do it for the first period of action. Homestead going to start the second period with 43 seconds of penalty killing to do and a 1-1 game. Got anything while we have a minute, Mace? I see you taking some replays over there.
Yeah, it's, I could. Some fair amount of penalties there. None of them are so worrisome right now because they're causing any goals, but very back and forth game right now. Both teams are battling. Good job,
Like we say, this whole league is a lot tighter than we've seen them in the past. So we're in for some pretty exciting high school hockey this year. We're going to see a lot of close games, is my prediction. Conversation among goalies out there. Demaros heading over to Martinsky and Combs having a chat before heading to his spot on the far side of the ice from his bench. Combs now returns to his spot between the pipes. And we are just about ready for another 15 minutes of action here. Second period action, that is. Like we said, 43 seconds left on the man advantage. Says Carson Burning is the man in the penalty box. I was mistaken when I made the call. I thought it was Fury. Nevertheless, Homestead starting this one at 5-on-4. Leo comes up with a draw, and Chapman steps up to break up their offensive zone entry. They'll have to regroup again. Just 30 seconds left, and Boffman picks that one up off the turnover in the attacking zone. Nothing came of it, except a couple seconds off the power play. Now Davis trying to get around Boffman, and he does, but he's got Potts to work with now. Davis takes it behind the net in the attacking zone. Time almost out on this power play. One last opportunity to get a shot with the man advantage, and there it goes. Team's back at even strength. Leo once again with nothing to show for the man advantage. Picked up in the attacking zone by Doherty. Manages to get that one out front, but it's covered up by Demarost. Both teams with a change of personnel here. Fresh legs all around. Offensive draw for the Spartans. Going to be taken by Malachi Frick. And he'll win it back, but it's picked up quickly by Leo. Cole Mensah, the lone goal scorer for the Leo Lions here in this Fort Wayne League this season. Picked that one up, got it into the attacking zone. And White with it now. He'll drop that one, try to get it to Putt, and he does. Putt cycles it down to Colton Calhoun. Colton Calhoun takes it from behind the net in the attacking zone, but he'll turn that one over to Doherty. Mensah picks it up and keeps the attack going, but he'll turn that one over to Juarez. Juarez now with an opportunity, 2-on-1. Trying to get it to Doherty, kind of a broken play there. Juarez still with it, tracking it. And we'll get a whistle for a hand pass. So this one will be dropped right next to the Homestead bench. Thrown out of the face-off there was Swinehart, but now an opportunity for Colton Calhoun. He's tied up by Llewellyn, and the penalty arm will go up. That was a pretty blatant hook. So another power play coming for the Leo Lions. Demaros made it all the way to his bench just as that whistle got blown. Pretty quick skater in the goalie pads. So offensive zone face-off for the Leo Lions on the power play. One back by Calhoun. Murphy's got it up top. He wastes no time, takes the shot, but it's off White out front. Winds up in the corner with Haynes. Haynes tries to get that one up top to Murphy, but it exits the zone, so they're forced to regroup now. Murphy throws that one across, doesn't connect with anybody, and nobody really wanted to pick it up for the Leo Lions, so that'll waste some time on this power play for them. Haynes has it now. He'll try to go off the boards to Mensah, but it doesn't connect, and Johnson's able to clear for the Spartans. All the way down, Demaros sticks it up top, and Haynes picks it up to restart this breakout. Moves it to Calhoun, who tries to center to Mensah, but it's off the skate. Now Swinehart breaks up the neutral zone effort by the Leo Lions. Mensah says, I'll take it myself, and he's able to throw it in, but picked up by Johnson and cleared once again. Down to just about a minute left on this power play. We're halfway through. Boffman breaks up that pass, but he is whistled for a high stick, and he might have just drew a penalty on Mensah there. I don't think he did. The crowd wanted it. I got to tell you, Nick Boffman has got to be a tough guy to play against. He is going 1,000 miles an hour in every situation. And it paid off for him on Saturday with that overtime winner. He's a well-known mucker in this league. And he'll stay out there and take the draw here for the Spartans. This one tied up off the draw. Still tied up now at the half wall. Chapman and Farrell. Davis gets involved, and there's Boffman. Now Leo has it in the attacking zone on the power play. Farrell tries to get it across, but Boffman's there to break it up. Haley to Fisher in the neutral zone. Fisher turns this one over. Chapman fans on it, and Boffman's going to get it the rest of the way down. Haley moves that one over to Reith. Reith picks it up again in the corner after some turbulence. He'll stop it behind his own net, down to just 10 seconds left on the man advantage for the Lions. He steps out. His pass doesn't connect. Homestead throws it right back in, and the power play will expire at that. Homestead gets their man back on the ice. Teams are back at even strength. And this one will go for an ice. I didn't see an arm go up till the last minute there. So we'll take it all the way back down to Leo's end for another face-off. Off the draw, it's going to be a Lions possession, but quickly picked up by Juarez, and he centers it. This puck was headed on its way over the net, but Demaros reaches up and grabs it just for good measure, I suppose. So we'll get another face-off, same spot as last. And this one tied up again and cleared by Leo. It's going to be picked up by Heber. Heber will go over to Johnson on the regroup, but it's broken up by Fiedler only momentarily. Heber's got it again off the stick of Johnson. And Heber gets to Urschel. Urschel with the shot. It goes off the stick of Fiedler and up into the netting for a stoppage of play. Off the stick of Fiedler, so this will be a face-off in the Lions' defensive end. Looks like it'll be Malachi Frick. And perhaps Malachi Frick wins it back anyways. He's swinging, and Johnson's shot goes wide into the corner, but it's picked up on the half wall by the Spartans and thrown back down low. Frick battling down there for it with Calhoun. Coming away with it are the Leo Lions. Unable to clear, though, with a little hiccup on the half wall. Now Riley Murphy's got it on his stick. He'll turn away from traffic. He's eventually brought down. Colton Calhoun comes to his aid and drops this one right back to him. Murphy for Mensa hops over his stick, and Johnson picks it up for Homestead. Now an opportunity for Calhoun. Up top to Murphy. Murphy's shot blocked by his own man out front, and now Doherty's going to be the first one to it for the Homestead Spartans. He loses that one in his skates, and Mensa picks it up. White's got it now behind the net in the attacking zone for the Lions. He gets this one up to the blue line, and Murphy again with a shot. Oh my gosh, I don't think Combs was ready for that. It might have even hit him in the skate without him noticing. Mensa has it down low in the attacking zone for the Lions. Cook tries to stick that one out of the zone, no doing. That shot was blocked, luckily. Now Riley Murphy getting some time up top. This one will get through, but it's into the chest of Combs. Pretty chaotic spree of opportunity there for the Leo Lions.
Yeah, they're moving it up front to the defenseman right there. You know, using the screens in front, and it almost worked there. Combs didn't see that shot go by. He didn't even really react. Luckily, I think it went just a tad wire just off the skate there, keeping this game tied.
Haynes battling off a couple of Spartans down low. He's got Haley coming to help him out. Haley throws that one across behind the net. Now it's open ice. Haynes without a stick, nothing to do there. It would have been a great opportunity for him had he held on to it. Juarez tries clearing, but excellent forecheck right now by this line of Lions. We got Haley. Oh, now we're coming the other way. Urschel to Boffman. Boffman shoots, scores. Nick Boffman. So like we say, on Saturday we saw Boffman with the overtime winner. Juarez started us up, and the other one was Tanner Potts. So we'll see if he doesn't wind up getting involved to keep these trends going. Urschel sets up Boffman for goal number 2. Wind up on a 2-on-1 there. Wonder if there wasn't enough communication between the defenseman and the goaltender. Homestead leads, and they've got the puck now. Heber shovels it up for Mapes, and Mapes mows across for Fury. And they'll try to get something going with this momentum they just established. Kept in at the point by Llewellyn. Opportunity sticked away. And Homestead still manages to keep this one in the attacking zone. Not for long. It's going to be Davis coming through the neutral zone now for the Lions. He gets some open ice, and his shot off the pads and is just sitting there. Rebound gobbled up by Ty Biddle, and he'll try to keep things going in the attacking zone for Leo, but Llewellyn's there to pick it up. Llewellyn trying to get this one to Mapes, but he's pressured. He takes a hit from Fiedler. Now it's kept in by Murphy. Murphy's got a lane. His shot off the chest of Combs, but covered up. Seems like Leo's got a stranglehold on the zone time at this point, but Homestead managed to get one off the rush there.
Yeah, Reith went in there for the pinch. Got caught, and that's why it became a 2-on-1, because Reith was caught up in the offensive zone there, leaving only 1D there for the Lions.
Another opportunity for the Spartans. This one's broken up at neutral ice, and it's going to be Colton Calhoun with an opportunity for Leo. His shot off the blocker. He disposes of Swangin in the corner. And Mensa now coming around. He gets a shot off the chest of Combs, but he manages to catch that one. And White comes in for another whack. Spartans a little bit impartial to that, I suppose. Officiating staff having a conversation with Caden White after that display. And we've got some issues down in this Homestead net. Not sure if it's with the ice or a piece of equipment down there. Homestead, get that out of my crease. Face off. Won by the Spartans, and Chapman's going to try to pick it up, but White's not going to make it easy for him. Calhoun comes, picks it up. He's got it now. Trying to cut in, no doing. Chapman's got it now, and an easy breakout. Makes the offensive zone entry. Chapman's shot high and wide. That one rims across the glass. They're going to say it touched the netting. I'm not sure that it did. But nevertheless, we'll get a stoppage in play. Leo making some changes while they have this opportunity before the defensive zone face-off. Homestead with it in the attacking zone now. Chapman elects to throw this one into the corner where Doherty picks it up and tries to get it out front. Breakout complete. This one thrown deep. It's going to be picked up by Chapman, and he'll evade the forecheck of Haynes. But not that of Haley. He's tied up with Haley now. Puck's still tied up, hasn't moved. Finally gets free, and it's up to Gerber. Gerber gets that one out of the zone. And Potts gets it deep where the battle continues in that corner. Reith with it now, looking for a man to pass this off to. He winds up tied up in that very same corner with Boffman. Now Homestead with an opportunity from behind the net. Gretzky's office all the way up to the point to Heber. Heber with the shot. That one blockered away. He had a good lane there. And once again, tied up below that goal line in Leo's end. He comes away with Boffman. Gets it back to Heber. Heber with the backhander on net. Covered up by Demarost for a stoppage in play. Almost 2/3 of the second period have expired now. And we've got a 1-goal game in favor of the Homestead Spartans. Got the Boffman unit out there for Homestead. And the Calhoun unit out for the Leo Lions. Boffman's going to win this one up top to Llewellyn. Llewellyn goes over to Heber. Heber finds a lane, gets it through, but it's a pad save for Demarost. Now Riley Murphy with some slick moves in the corner, but as he tries to get it up to his winger, Cole Mensa, they don't connect, and this one goes for icing. Those two will talk this over now. So we'll reset that face-off after that icing. Boffman and Calhoun once again. Homestead comes up with it again. Back up to Heber. Heber in a little bit of trouble there, but he manages to get it down low to Juarez. Juarez with that off-angle shot. I've seen him score on those quite frequently, more frequently than most people that shoot from the goal line. You would say it's a bad angle, but I've seen him score from there more times than...
It's a good angle for him then.
Yeah, it works for him. Up top to Heber with the lane. Demarost diving for a puck that was probably 5 feet off the net.
It's in their shortstop coming in right there, you know. You want to make sure, you know, the ball doesn't go in the outfield.
Face off again goes to the Spartans. Up top with in a little bit of trouble was Urschel. Llewellyn's got it now, trying to go back to Urschel, and now an opportunity for Calhoun. He goes for the toe drag, but Llewellyn says, "Not on me, you don't." Now almost an opportunity there for Juarez, but it's going to be coming the other way now. White's got it, and surprised they stayed on sides, but they did the way Murphy was cutting. Shot goes wide. Murphy's there in the corner to pick it up for the Lions and try to set something up in the attacking zone. Hoffman goes for the clear, but it's kept in by Murphy. Now Heber is able to clear, but it's off the skate of Fisher, and Fisher will take this one in offsides as Caden White had not yet cleared the zone. Even 4 minutes on the clock now here in the second period. As we know, between the second and third, they're going to have an ice cut. Team's looking forward to a little bit of a breather and a regroup, but both would love to go into the locker room with the momentum on their side. Johnson to swing and on the regroup for Homestead. Gets that one up to Mapes. And Homestead now offsides. I think Mapes might have fumbled that puck a little bit right before the blue line and slowed him up, and teammates weren't quite in sync, but off the draw, Fiedler comes away with it, and he's trying to get ahead of steam. He's surrounded by Spartans, though, so he dumps this one. Johnson will pick it up behind the Homestead net. Goes off the boards. Should have had it on Barron's stick. And we'll see a penalty coming up. Did you see where that was? It's going to be against Fiedler.
Let's check the replay.
Yeah, see if we didn't catch it. See if our cameraman didn't catch it, because I certainly didn't see. Maybe, is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
We caught it in 4K.
little extra shove there.
So Fiedler heads to the penalty box, and the Spartans head to the power play. This one's kept in by Heber at the blue line. He'll throw it down to the half wall to Urschel. Urschel's shot no getting through, but Juarez manages to get his second of the night off that somehow. Nico Juarez. 2 goals, both on the power play tonight. That'll be his 3rd of the season here in this Fort Wayne High School League.
Yeah, it's off the block there. Puts it up top shelf there.
Kind of similar to his goal on Saturday, just kicked out for him, and he's in the right place at the right time. There's something to be said about that. Now Doherty makes the offensive zone entry, shovels that one on net, and Demaros can't quite get to it. Homestead thought they had scored, but referee says that's not the case. And now we got some scrapping going on out front. Puck winds up loose. There's a blocker on the ice. I'm not sure this one's going to stand. Let's get a replay.
Bunch of chaos there.
Very chaotic. I don't think Demaros had any opportunity to make any sort of play on that. This happened on Saturday too with Lucas Blavitt came and ran him over. So it's only his own guys tying him up, actually. No, I think that's going to be a good goal. Team's back at center ice now for a face-off.
Yeah, at the end, his blocker flew off when he tried to go for that.
Yeah, and it was only his own guys tying him up. So nothing against the Spartans on that one. That's a good goal, 4-1.
He went for the poke check there. He went over it, I think, and went underneath of him. The Homestead bench immediately erupted. They thought it went in, but then it loose, and then chaos ensued. It went around. They found it, like somehow got through, and they went around the back of the net, and then they scored.
Yeah, Demaros, he's a great goaltender, but in my opinion, sometimes he does overcommit to coming out and playing pucks when he really ought not to. We saw that on Saturday, too. He came out for a poke check on a puck that squirted out from the corner and missed it, and ended up giving Carroll their first goal of the evening. So 2 quick ones for the Spartans to separate things here late in the second period of action before the ice cut. Reith takes a hit in the corner, stays with it. Mensa trying to clear that one. Llewellyn takes it, and it winds up in the Homestead bench. It's going to be an in-zone face-off. Off the draw, it's going to be one back to Reith. He elects to tie this one up, but only for a moment. Colton Calhoun with it now, trying to make the breakout happen for Leo Lions. Gets it up to Biddle, and Mensa trying to get a hold of this one at neutral ice. He's unable to do so, and thrown in by Swinehart, sorry. Battle down low, finally picked up by Caden White. Puck kind of just floating around until it pokes up to Heber. He's looking for a lane, and he almost found one, but it does go off a body and is headed the other way on the stick of Mensa now. Llewellyn manages to get the poke check on him. Shot. Caden White was right out front all alone, and a big hit there by Colton Calhoun on Cook. Homestead in a little bit of trouble now, unable to clear a few times. Puck in a dangerous territory. Colton Calhoun can't find it off that angle. Goes off the back of the net. Heber picks it up for Homestead, but it's sticked away by Mensa on the pass. Now Loxton makes the clear, but it only gets as far as neutral ice. On the stick of Asher Putt, he elects to dump this one in. Forechecking hard now is Carter Davis, but he's evaded. Davis with it now in the shot off the pads. That was a juicy rebound. Luckily, the Spartans were there to contain it. Down to the final minute of play of the second period. Homestead with a 3-goal lead. I wouldn't call it a comfortable 3-goal lead just yet.
No. As we've seen multiple times in hockey, no lead is safe. Teams have come back down 4 in the third period.
Especially with the way these two teams are swapping opportunities tonight. Gerber picks it up in the attacking zone for the Spartans. They'll get it up top. It's moved across the point. Chapman's shot bounces off for a rebound. It's picked up by Dougherty, and his wraparound attempt was swindled by Ian Demaros. Yeah, Dougherty, he's a big guy, so he can get around the net pretty quick, but Demaros also a big guy. So he kind of met his match there, trying to get the wraparound on a tall guy, tall goalie kind of combination. Face off on the blocker side of Ian Demaros now. One back for Potts. Gets it through, it's tipped and grabbed up by Demaros once again. Homestead's got possession in the attacking zone off the draw. We're down to the final 30 seconds of play here in the second period. Puck tied up now in the corner. Gets free, and it's cleared by Leo. Haynes trying to get to it. Chapman picks it up first, but he's still got to deal with Haynes on him. And Haynes breaks his stick on the forecheck. I think he got it caught in the net. Chapman moves this one up. Urschel's got a hold of it. He takes a hit from Murphy. That bumps him off the puck. Murphy picks it up. Final 10 seconds now. He'll rim this one around, trying to get it to Mensah at neutral ice, and he does. Mensah nowhere to go, so he just dumps this one in as the clock expires. That'll do it for 2 periods of action. Your Homestead Spartans lead the Leo Lions 4-1. And as teams head to the dressing room, we will take a quick break. You are watching Fort Wayne High School Hockey live from the Parkview Sport One Ice House and brought to you by Summit City Sports.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
Started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cup Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
Let her cook, let me cook. Never gave it, I ain't never gave no. Fell out with them, we ain't never make it no. Back for everything I ever lost, I'm on the mission. We turned the whole house into a booth, we in the kitchen. Let her cook. Big low come through frying. Hey, let her cook. Okay. Too much cake out bow. Oh God. Let her cook. All this sauce I'm trying.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Welcome back to the Ice House, where in game number 1 of week number 2, the Homestead Spartans lead the Leo Lions 4-1 after 2 periods of action. And we'll show you how we got there. We've got a few goals. Mason, take us away.
Yeah, first goal here, Homestead. Hebrew would pass it over to Juarez there, who would take a shot, kind of a lower shot there, top shelf, making it 1-0.
Like I say, Juarez is dangerous from down low.
And about a minute later, Leo would find themselves on the board as Mensah would take the puck away from Llewellyn, going on the B-way there, scoring there, making this 1-1. There in the first period. We wouldn't get another goal there until about the 9 minutes left in the second, as Reith would go there for the pinch, the 2-on-1. I believe that was Boffman there that would finish that 2-on-1 right there. And then the third goal, making it 2-1 Homestead. Then Juarez again will go off the block there, finding the puck, shooting it, scoring the second of the game. And then right off the face-off there, Homestead will be rushing in there. Pocek will go underneath of DeMorris. Nobody really knew where it was.
Yeah, that one, his own players kind of got in his way a little bit, and puck wound up on the other side of him. Last-ditch effort throwing that blocker, though. You got to love the no-quit and Demaros.
Yeah, no. Making it a 4-1 in favor of Homestead there.
Yeah, despite the 4-1 deficit, we're seeing shot total right now of 26-22 in favor of Homestead, so it's a lot closer than it would appear on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and Leo, they've had their chances, but I think the one thing that's really killing them right now is they're not converting on the power play. They're given multiple chances on the power play. They're not really even setting it up. They're having a hard time getting out of their own zone. A lot of misread passes. And, when they are able to get set up, they are doing a really good job getting some great chances there. You saw early in the second period, but not being able to capitalize on those power plays is really going to hurt them there in the end.
Yeah, and I think it really killed them. They were, before that second Homestead goal, they were laying down the pressure pretty good, and then they give up one on the rush, and that can't happen. That's going to take all that momentum right out of your sails and ultimately hurt you. But third period's a different beast, and we got it coming up.
Yeah, they got plenty of time. 3 goals, 15 minutes of playing time. You can get a couple of quick ones right off the bat. Start giving the momentum back on your side. You can make this a game.
Yeah, plus the opportunity to regroup in the locker room between the second and the third. We always see teams come out a little bit differently after a good heart-to-heart with the coaching staff. So we'll step aside just one more time before third period action here at the Ice House. You are watching Fort Wayne High School hockey, brought to you live by Summit City Sports.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Let her cook, let me cook. Never gave it. I ain't never gave no. Fell out with them. We ain't never make it, no. Back for everything I ever lost, I'm on the mission. We turned the whole house into a booth, we in the kitchen. Let her cook. Big low come through frying. Hey, let her cook. Okay. Too much cake out bow. Oh God, let her cook. All this sauce.
Well, while we've got a minute, I suppose we can refer to some of our sponsors here once again. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repairs. At Ottenweller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit OttenwellerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Jump on board. Together, we can reach the summits. Jolly Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you're facing an OWI or other criminal accusation, Jolly Law Firm is the answer. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration, providing commercial cleaning services including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. Specialist in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration, visit tjwindustrial.com. The 12,000 Hoosier men and women with laborers, district, council, and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LIUNA. Earn your edge this season. PSM's Edge Training Program maximizes your athleticism through personalized performance training to reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. And finally, today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And that'll take us pretty much right up to the action. Team's back on the ice now. And one last word from the coaching staffs. And then they're ready to go back to battle here for the third period. Managed to step outside during the intermission while we had our ads up. Give you the weather report. It is starting to drizzle out there. Showers are in the vicinity. And it's pretty chilly out there, too.
Oh, yeah. You know it's getting chilly when it's cooler inside the ice rink than it is outside.
Yeah. Yeah, I was able to wear a T-shirt in here. Even on Saturday, I was pretty comfortable in a T-shirt. Now, I can't even do that outside. It's all just an indicator of things to come. You just wait, Mason. We'll be driving in an ice storm every Wednesday. For some reason, that's when the ice storms come around here. All right, face off, center ice, 15 minutes on the clock. Maybe one back to Potts for Homestead. He'll move it over to Chapman. Chapman gets it deep for the Spartans. It's going to be picked up by Colton Calhoun, but he's got pressure. Tries to shovel that one out. First try doesn't get it, but it does on the second one. Mensah throws that one into the referee. He'll take a hit from Gerber that knocks him off the puck, but it's picked up by a teammate, and Colton Calhoun's shot as he gets hit by Chapman goes over the net. Now with an opportunity, Doherty loses it in neutral ice, and Murphy grabs that up and throws it in. Oh, Combs had no idea what was going on there. It went off the post and through his legs, kicked out. He had his back turned to the play. Offsides is the call. So we'll get our first whistle of the period. And a face-off right next to the Spartans bench. I see Nick Boffman and Liam Farrell on the face-off dot. This one's won back by Boffman. Johnson fans on his pass, finally gets it off, but it was a little too late. Urschel just has to stick that one up. Now Boffman comes away with it. He's got a little bit of space in neutral ice, but it gets taken away quickly. Haley tries to rim that one up and out, but it's kept in at the blue line, thrown into the far corner, where it's ultimately picked up by Haynes. Haynes disposes of Urschel, tries to make the pass, but Juarez picks it off. He's got the hands going. He'll get that one up top to Johnson. Johnson goes across, and the shot, it's chaos out front. Demaros trying to gobble that one up, but no doing. Johnson with it again. His shot this time blocked by Haynes. Juarez trying to get this one back in the attacking zone. He's tied up. Boffman comes in and finds the puck, but doesn't get it deep. Now it's in possession of the Lions. Haley looks for a pass. It goes all the way to the far blue line, where it's picked up and fired in by Llewellyn for an ice. Ooh. Demaros chipped that one up, almost hit the referee as it was airborne. No harm, no foul. Face off now, stick side of Combs. It's going to be won by Leo. Up top to Fisher. Fisher's shot. He had a lane, but no traffic. Combs saw that one all the way, and he catches it without trouble. Another defensive face-off for the Spartans here early in the third period. Won again by Leo, but quickly sticked away. Kept in by Murphy only momentarily. Finds its way out. Doherty throws it into the attacking zone for Homestead. Demaros elects to cover that one up. Gerber tries to get it out from under his glove, and Murphy comes to talk to him about that. Under 2 minutes ticked away here in the third period of action. Face off. Looked like Calhoun won it, but Homestead picks it up. Fury goes for the centering pass, but Mapes was thrown down from behind and unable to make a play on it. We'll reset that last face-off. It's going to be Mapes and Farrell on the dot. Tied up, kicks out to Berning. It's ultimately cleared. Haynes trying to get a handle on Llewellyn. Llewellyn gets rid of it in just enough time. And now an opportunity for Fury. He's in all alone. His shot blockered away by Demaros. Farrell moves this one up ice. Haynes throws it into the attacking zone for the Lions. Battle ensues in the far corner. And some hits thrown. Finally gets up top. The shot is blocked off the stick of Murphy. Doesn't get through. Farrell battling with Heber in the corner. They got tied up now. Joining that was Haynes before it kicks back up to Riley Murphy at the blue line. He can't hold the zone, so he's forced to retreat into neutral ice and regroup. Gets that one over to Fisher, but it was bouncing around. Fisher tries to go off the boards to Murphy, but it doesn't make the cut and goes all the way to Johnson. Fisher comes up with it again at neutral ice. And this one probably would have gone for an ice, but Demaros came out and played it. Now it's off the body of Fisher in a dangerous territory. Swinehart, and now Cook shoots it off the shins of Colton Calhoun. Swinehart trying to get something going, but he's broken up by White. Calhoun chips this one into the zone and takes it himself. His opportunity goes up into the netting. Not sure if that even hit anything or if he just shot it directly into the netting. We've even got a debate amongst officials. Yeah, I think he just shot that directly up. No? Okay, they're going to put it in the zone. Faceoff's going to go to the Spartans. Johnson goes to rim it around. Swinging gets it up to Juarez. Juarez centering pass for Urschel. Urschel's got a full head of steam. He's got to get by Potts, though. Is he going to be able to do it? And he does. His shot goes wide. White picks it up off the wrap. Gets it over to Mensah. Mensah throws this one deep. Swinging and White meet in the corner. Swinging comes away with it and gets it up to Juarez. Juarez now with a little bit of space. Throws that one up over the net. Just out of the reach of Demarost. Now Urschel makes his way around the attacking zone. Looks to Juarez. Juarez centers it. But Boffman in the slot, unable to get anything on it. Haley and Juarez tied up at the half wall now. Farrell trying to get that one to Mensah. No doing. Kept in at the blue line by Johnson. And Boffman picks it up in the corner. Kicks it out. And Farrell is able to clear for the Lions. But it's picked up by Johnson at neutral ice. Mensah bumps him off the puck. And Boffman comes to the aid and throws it back into the attacking zone for the Spartans, where it's picked up by Reith, who's got some time and space, gets around Juarez. Oh, but he's broken up by Gerber. Gerber with a slick little move, but loses control of it and throws it into the corner by mistake. Juarez and Reith tie up. First one to help is Gerber, so Homestead keeps this puck in their possession in the offensive zone. Tried to center it to Frick. Frick couldn't hold on to it, and Murphy was there to pick it up and take it the other way. Murphy with the toe drag attempt. He's broken up, this time by Llewellyn. Murphy from an awkward angle shot that we love seeing Juarez take. Didn't quite work out for Murphy. Llewellyn picks it up in his defensive end, tries to rim that one up the boards. It was kept in only briefly. Now Murphy's got it at neutral ice. He elects to just throw this one in. And Llewellyn picks it up again in his defensive corner. He'll go D-to-D over to Heber. Heber now trying to go for a cross-ice pass. That one's broken up by Fisher. Fisher throws it in. Delayed offsides against Leo. Will give Homestead an easy out. Heber elects to take this one back, though. Now he's got a little bit of pressure on him. Centering pass. There was no Spartan there, but Calhoun said, I'll pick that one up. Don't worry. Now Heber's got it to half wall in his attacking zone. Throws it off the stick at Demarost. Demarost played that one up and over his shoulder behind the net. A risky little play, if you ask me. Nevertheless, Riley Murphy makes the offensive zone entry for the Lions and shoots this one off the chest of Combs. Stays in possession of the Lions. Fiedler, I should say. Throws that one across. Now Calhoun's got it up top. Opportunity for the Spartans is broken up by Colton Calhoun. It's Carson Burning trying to make something happen for the Spartans on the rush, but Calhoun knocked him off the puck. Potts unable to get to the red line there. It's broken up and thrown back into the Homestead defensive end. Now Chapman moves that one. Lines up cross ice. Stryker is going to pick it up for the Lions. Now Davis trying to make a clean offensive zone entry for the Lions. He elects to throw this one into the far corner where it's picked up by Johnson. Johnson turns it over right back to Davis, and Davis does the same for Johnson. They're just playing catch with it. Johnson with the rim around. Picked up at the blue line and blocked. What a block there. Laying the body out was Dylan Fury. And this puck goes up into the netting. So we'll get a stoppage of play at some play that didn't look very controlled for quite a while. So hopefully both teams get the opportunity to regroup. And somebody can get some control over this puck. Off the draw opportunity for TK Haley. Gloved down by Zayed Combs. So we'll get a face-off in the same spot. Tied up. Haley comes away with it again. The swing and turns that one over in a dangerous location. Oh, what a big hit in the corner there. Shot opportunity from a long way out. This one hits off the blocker, I believe. Homestead in a little bit of trouble right now. Leo's pressing pretty hard. Kept in again. Finally cleared by Frick, but this one's going to go for an icing. The plus side about icing in high school is you can change.
Yeah, I know it's not like when you move it up to the juniors, you got to stay on the ice for an icing.
Right, so if you're dogging it out there, you might as well just ice it, head to the bench, and get a fresh set of legs for the defensive zone faceoff. Off the draw, it's one back to Heber. Heber comes around the net in his defensive end. They go up off the glass, but it's kept in at the blue line only momentarily. Juarez with it now, tries to feed Bothman through the center. Calhoun comes through, but he falls and takes himself out of the play. Teammate buys him enough time to get back involved. Juarez trying to make some plays through the center of the attacking zone. Leo not making it easy, and now they generate somewhat of a 2-on-1 here. Riley Murphy with a puck on his stick now. His shot sticked up into the netting for a stoppage of play. Just about 2/3 of the third period have expired here at the Ice House. Homestead still with a 3-1 lead, and Leo quickly running out of time to make it up. Tied up off the draw, Heber gets it. He'll send it up the other way, tries to get to Juarez, and he does. Juarez looks across the ice, looking for Urschel, but Fisher broke that one up. Urschel ends up with it eventually and throws it across to Juarez. Murphy gets a full head of steam through the neutral zone. His shot goes wide and will come all the way out of the attacking zone for Leo. No, it won't. It's kept in, and Murphy picks it up himself and gets another shot, this time into the glove of Zayed Combs. Leo throwing everything but the kitchen sink here in this final 5 minutes. They got to make a push, and they got to do it now. Seems like third period shots are probably already pretty far in their favor. They've been having quite the third period, but so far nothing to show for it. Now Loxton, apparently Homestead is offsides right now. Should give Leo an easy out, but that's going to be all the way down. Not sure where Demarost was going. He got all the way outside the blue line there. I don't know if he thought that delayed offsides was a penalty call, but he was headed for the bench, I believe. Homestead with it off the draw, quickly knocked off the puck. And Haley picks it up in the corner. He's got pressure on him. Till able to keep that one in. Finally finds its way out, not on Homestead's accord. Now Stryker's got it on the regroup. Tries to go off the boards, no doing. It's going to be Potts, picks it up, makes the zone entry. His shot into the chest of Demarost. And Demarost elects to freeze that one with an even 4 minutes on the clock. Face off down in the Leo Lions end. Frick and Calhoun. Frick and Calhoun. Don't think about how that might have sounded. My apologies. Anyway, now it's Frick and Murphy. Murphy and Frick at the dot. Murphy comes away with it, and he'll take this one out of the zone himself. Trying to get around Johnson. Johnson knocks him off the puck. And Gerber picks it up, tries to start going the other way. Does manage to get that one dumped as he's under pressure. Now Demaros with the pass up to Mensah in the half wall. Mensah looks to chip around Johnson, but the referee was there. Now Johnson in the attacking zone for the Spartans. Oh, tries to get one over to Doherty. Johnson now with a lot of time in that corner. Murphy eventually got over there and broke that up. Calhoun looking for Mensah. Mensah and Johnson in a puck race. Johnson gets there first and gets it up to Gerber, who gets knocked off it by Fisher. Putt picks it up, but his lane is disconnected by Mapes. Mapes throws that one in front, but it's all Leo Lions there. Mapes off the boards, tries to get that one to the point, and he does. Now Llewellyn's got it on the crowd side. Mapes with the shot. This one's gloved by Demarost for a stoppage in play. We're down to 2 minutes, 40 seconds left. And the chances of a Leo Lions comeback are looking scarcer and scarcer. Off the draw. One back by Mapes. Up top for Heber. Heber's shot blocked by Stryker, but kept in by the Spartans. Now Mapes battling for it. He goes down. Llewellyn with an opportunity, gets to the slot. His shot gloved again by Demarost. Mapes and Davis. Mapes once again pushes that back for Burning to pick up, but Biddle comes and gets it. And now him and Fiedler make the offensive zone entry. Oh, that was a quick whistle. That was loose. I could see it from here. And we're on the far side. And looks like Fiedler's going to end up going, and so is Llewellyn. That'll be a match penalty. Looking at, I mean, that's pretty much the night for those two gentlemen. 2 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock, even if they do get out of the box. With 11 seconds left, odds are they don't get another rep. The play continues 5-on-5 off the face-off. Juarez picks it up, takes it out of his defensive zone, throws it up the wall to Urschel. Urschel shovels this one into the corner, where Demarost is there to pick it up and rim it around to Haley. Haley in a little bit of trouble. He's got two Spartans tied up with him, and it's brought out by Boffman. Boffman saw Potts and his eyes lit up, but he threw a little bit too much mustard on that one, and Potts couldn't catch it. So it goes all the way back down to the Homestead end, where Chapman stops behind his own net and starts the breakout. Now Juarez with the stretch pass, once again looking for Urschel. Urschel's not going to be able to beat this icing. It was close, but Reith had a step on it. Boffman and Farrell face off on the stick side of Zayed Combs. It's one back by Boffman. Tries to get it himself, but he's tied up with Haynes. Still tied up in that corner. Puck finds its way up to Riley Murphy at the point. Murphy with some slick stick handling, but it's broken up by Juarez. Coming the other way now is Boffman. Boffman makes the offensive zone entry and just throws it into the corner. He needs a change. Reith evades the forecheck of Urschel with style, gets it up to Haynes. Haynes finds Murphy at neutral ice. Murphy Gets stripped of it by Urschel as he enters the attacking zone. Leo's got it back with Haynes. They're going to have to try to regroup. Final minute of play. And now Farrell gets it sticked away into the corner by Juarez. Homestead locking down defensively. They don't need another goal. And here with the final minute, Riley Murphy with a clap bomb from the blue line. This one finds its way over the shoulders of Zayed Combs. I think it was directly off the stick of Murphy. It might have deflected off a Homestead Spartan, but Murphy's going to be credited with the goal there.
Yeah, what a snipe that was.
Yeah, let's take another look.
Murphy's waiting there from the boards is absolute. I think that's went straight through everybody and went
what a
top
lane,
shelf.
What a lane that one found. Seeing eye shot. So just 40 seconds left. Lead's been cut down to 2, but perhaps a little too little and a little too late here for the Leo Lions. Swinehart. Battling in the offensive zone. Loxton takes it out front. He takes a big hit from behind there off Caden White. Loxton's not happy about that one. Got a teammate calming him down in the form of Wesley Swinehart as Caden White heads to the penalty box to finish off his night. And Homestead will likely end this on the power play unless they could score one within this 25.3 seconds that we have left on the clock here at the Ice House. Murphy picks that one up off the faceoff, gets it to Mensah in neutral ice. Mensah takes a serpentine route trying to get through some Homestead players, but it doesn't work, and Homestead's able to clear. Now on the zone entry was Cook, his shot off the shin of Reith and into the corner. Loxton picks it up there, tries to center. The only one there is Reith, and he's wearing a Leo Lions sweater. So this one gets kicked back out into neutral ice as time expires, and the Homestead Spartans pick up their second win of the season here at the Ice House here in Fort Wayne. They'll move to 2-0, Leo Lions. Oh, 1-1, I believe it would be, because they lost in overtime. Or 0-2, because they can tie. 0-2 for the Leo Lions. 2-0 for the Homestead Spartans. Anything from you, Mace? Nope. So that'll do it for this one. It was scheduled for 9 o'clock, and I think we could still pretty much make a 9 o'clock start for the Carroll Chargers and the Fort Wayne Vipers. If you plan on joining us for that, we'd be happy to have you. Other than that, you have been watching Fort Wayne High School Hockey live from the Parkview Sport One Ice House and brought to you by Summit City Sports.